The importance of this match cannot be measured on any traditional scale. The entire locker room of Chicago-style wrestling on the edge of their seats, as well as these fans as they lock up in the center of the ring. The match with this kind of importance has fans applauding at the bell, and that is something you very rarely see. Side headlock by Marshe Rocket. Cutler pushes off, but Marshe Rocket, too tall, too strong, and with all that momentum, sent Cutler crashing down, and Cutler trying to find himself some space as Austin Roberts fans some refreshing air in his direction. He slapped him in the behind. I don't think that this is the NBA from 1985. I don't think they do that. I'm not.
This is 2012, all right?
All right. So apparently Austin Roberts letting it known that he has no problems grabbing his respective teammates behind. And now he's giving him a back massage too. The traps and the deltoids. All right, Cutler can get all of the massaging in the world, but it's not going to win him a match. Not against a man like Marshe Rocket. 6 feet 4 inches tall, 240 pounds. The man has dedicated himself to working out in the gym. His upper body, his arms, his leg strength constantly continue to gain in leaps and bounds. Cutler has done exactly that. He has cut down himself in weight, and he is a lean, mean fighting machine. And Cutler has a variety of different ways that he abuses his opponents. He sends Marshe in the corner, but Marshe floats over. European arm drag. You can see how easily he brought him off of his feet. Huge drop kick, and Cutler trying to roll out of the ring. And now he does. It was in Countryside months ago, the most controversial ending to a CSW Heavyweight Championship match in recent memory. Marshe Rocket knocked down referee Steve Kane, and in that situation, Cutler, he scored a 3 count on Marshe Rocket after hitting him over the head with the championship belt. At that point, Cutler was declared the new champion, but then C-Red, who was the commissioner at the time, said he saw the footage in the back, awarded Rocket the win by disqualification, but ultimately Rocket was the one who knocked down the referee in the first place. So since then, Cutler has been walking around, parading around like he's the champion. Quick back elbow. Look at that power slam by Marshe. Marshe doesn't want to be showing up here in front of this crowd, that's for sure. He wants to prove that he's the best tonight. The truth is, Cutler continues to parade around saying that he's the champion, and for obvious reason. Cutler again with blistering chops off the chest of Cutler. Hold on a second. Roberts grabbing the right ankle of Marshe, and Cutler attacks him from behind with a leaping knee. The referee focusing his attention on Cutler while Austin Roberts does damage on the outside of the ring. Austin Roberts sends Marshe Rocket's body back into the ring, serving him up on a silver platter for Cutler. Elbow drop to the chest and heart of Marshe. Marshe Rocket is not happy about how things went down months ago, and he has to prove it to himself and these fans that he is the undisputed champion by defeating this loudmouth backstabber tonight. Meanwhile, Cutler is in the prime of his career, and his confidence levels through the roof. He's never been pinned or submitted against Marshe Rocket in his mind before, although the fans would definitely say otherwise. And he wants the title more than Marshe, and he's got to seal the deal tonight. But the talking is over. And now one man's got to walk out of here with it all. And who will it be? Cutler runs into the big boot of Marshe. Marshe, big bulldog smash. Cutler tried to protect himself on that drop by twisting his body sideways. And that might have been the difference maker. The question that fans have always wondered is, can Cutler kick out of the M80? And how badly does Marshe want to beat Cutler? Oh, look at that. He lifted him up and throttled him and posted him and dropped him right on his back.
5 minutes have passed.
There was a classic match that took place here 1 month ago between Marshe Rockett and Steve Boz, and it was interrupted by Nick Cutler. Cutler had had enough, and Cutler wanted to establish that he was the real CSW champion. Oh, wow. Cutler sends Marshe crashing into the floor on the outside of the ring. Again, the referee attending to Cutler. Austin Roberts. Austin Roberts. What is he doing to Marshe on the floor? Trying to choke him out. Austin Roberts already has won championship gold for himself tonight. And they would round off the entire situation if the man that he has mentored from the beginning, Nick Cutler, could do the dirty work and win the biggest prize in this company, the prize that was taken away from Austin Roberts in January of this year. Cravat neck vice supply.
Shut up!
This submission maneuver cuts off the air supply and makes it very difficult for a man to breathe. And not only that, for them to think and use their brain. Cutler trying to fight back with repeated shots to the head. Sends him to the ropes. Cutler holds on. Back body drop. Marshe holds on. Knee smash to the head. Marshe Rockett trying to recover here. Outside of the ring. Oh, wow. Struck him with his shin on his right leg. Flipping senton splash, and Cutler gets his right hand on the bottom rope. Kane calling the match down the middle. We would expect nothing else from this amazing, fantastic referee here in Chicago Style Wrestling. Our senior official. Marshe Rockett saw an opportunity to strike, but Cutler moves out of the way, grabs the referee. Regardless of what anyone has to say about Nick Cutler, he finds a way to avoid disaster at all costs. What did he do that for? Hit him in the bananas. Well, Marshe is down, and I think he had his walnuts rearranged. Cutler standing in a dominant position here as he prepares to unleash more destruction on Marshe Rockett. Modified Cobra Clutch-like submission maneuver. Marshe's back being twisted in a very weird, unorthodox way. Are his shoulders down? No, he's on his front side. Marshe Rockett's been champion for nearly all of this year. For 10 months he has defeated over 12 different challenges to retain his title. He's a fighting champion, but ultimately, waiting in the wings, you have to imagine what are the possibilities. The Taste of Gold winner, Mr. 450, could cash in that championship contract whenever he wants. So that always has to be in the back of Marshe Rockett's mind as well, because he was a Taste of Gold winner himself. Marshe gets out of the submission maneuver by embracing the bottom rope with his right arm. Marshe Rockett 2 weeks ago wrestled a 10-minute time limit draw against Mr. 450. On that night, Mr. 450 threatened to cash in that Taste of Gold contract, but did not because Marshe was in a revived state. Look at that quick DDT, and Cutler's brains have been rattled, and both men are down. a race. Two men, the heavyweight championship. Only one man can proclaim after this night's over that they are the real CSW heavyweight champion.
10 minutes have gone by. 10 minutes have passed.
One of these men is parading around with a championship for all the wrong reasons. Right hand by Cutler. Marshe fights back. And Cutler, his only victory on Marshe Rocket is the one in question. And that's why this match is happening. Clothesline by Marshe. Knee smash. Marshe Rocket turning Cutler into a human pinball machine. What a leg drop. He easily lifted himself 8 feet off of the ground. Off of that mat. But he can only score a 2 count. Cutler has psychologically damaged this young man for a long time, and he's done it for a reason, unnecessarily. Marshe Rocket had a chance to hit the M80, but Roberts was in his peripheral vision along his left side. Cutler with a shot down below. The pride cut! The pride cut right there! He's got him down! He kicked out. 2 count there. Left shoulder popped up. Roberts thinks that count wasn't right. He thinks that Cutler already won the championship.
I'm the real champion.
The controversy continues. Austin Roberts holds the championship that he once at one time possessed. What's Steve Boz doing here? Oh, Boz yanks that championship out of his hands. We might have seen deja vu. Oh, Savant kick wipes out Austin Roberts. Well, that's how to wipe out a tag team champion, that's for sure. Boz knew that his title opportunity was ruined, and now he's ruining Cutler's. Cutler's down!